Hey, everybody out there, welcome back to the Marvelous Nerds and our road to Secret Wars. Today is mile marker 5. Jim,
Five already.
I
Wow.
heard this is your favorite character.
This is, and for a couple different reasons. I like his approach to thing. I like his wholesomeness, and I just like his never give up attitude. I really do. His that saying of his, "I can do this all day." Um, that is just one of those. I'm like, yep. And you know what? He always fights for the little guy. He fights for what's right. And if you watched I don't think I know if it's posted yet, but if you watch our Ironheart one, our
Mhm.
episode, when I talk about episode 3, this is my standard for a superhero. And it's tough to live up to him. I know. And
I'm just saying, bro, your standard is perfection in every capacity.
the standard is the standard. That's it.
Yeah, but perfection.
Yep. He's not
All right.
perfect. He's just close. But I mean, that's like I said. And if you watch the thing, and there's some other heroes I like that are not as wholesome as this. I enjoy Deadpool, but I don't. Deadpool's not a superhero. He's more of an anti-hero. You know what I mean? Just like Wolverine, same
I'm
kind of
sorry, I'm
thing.
laughing that you were like, there's some that aren't as wholesome, like
Mm.
Deadpool, the first rated R MCU movie.
You know what I
No,
mean?
but I understand. I like Captain America, and for all those reasons.
Yep. And and I just the fact that it doesn't matter who you are, he's going to stand up for and give it a shot. And when he went
Right.
he took on Thanos on his own.
That's so that image of him standing at the edge of like that little teeny cliff, and Thanos' army is all in front of him, and everybody else is all beat to hell.
Yep.
That is the image of what Captain America is. He is the guy who will always stand up no matter what. And
Yep.
because of that, he'll never stand alone because he will always be the one there.
Yep.
So it's, yeah, I totally get it.
Yep. And I think this is a good movie. I really look forward to it. I will, if this one's ever on while I'm flipping through stuff, I'm like, well, and there we go. Now I know what I'm doing for the next 90 minutes.
hmm
So,
Awesome.
all right,
Well,
let's get started today. And I hope you're going to enjoy this one.
oh, I love this movie. I really do. I think so I've already told you guys Thor's my favorite Marvel hero,
Yep.
but Thor the movie is not my favorite movie. It's not even my favorite Thor movie. Um,
Mine
of
neither.
of Phase One, discounting Avengers because that's a category of its own.
Yep.
I think it's neck and neck between this movie and Iron Man, which is the best of the two.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could definitely see that. And hey, if you're here and you're watching this, we are going to do Captain America not Captain America. We're doing Avengers next week. Captain America's tonight.
Yes,
And I think that's going to be a watch along, isn't it?
it certainly is. We are going to do that live. So if
Yeah.
you see this, excuse me, you will be able next Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Actually, we're going
Eastern
to say
time.
8:30 p.m. Eastern time
Yeah, that's
because
probably better.
I work at home and I tend to work over and by accident because that's life in member services. Um, but we're going to do 8:30. We're going to go live. We might have some other nerds with us. We might not. If we don't, me and Jim will roll through it and we'll have some
That's the
fun
plan.
watching Avengers and you can watch along with us.
All right. And now let's kick it off with the first Avenger, Captain America.
Hang on. I think I just screwed my mic up.
Why would you do that, man? That was a great intro line. That was
I
beautiful.
know. Do I still sound the same?
As amazing as always, Jake.
Well, I do. All right, folks. Let's get to a reaction.
All right.
All right, and just like every other stop on the road to Secret Wars, we're here on the left, timestamps there on the right. Go ahead and sync up while I'm talking, and I'll count down from 3 to get us going. If you're out there and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe, like, and do all the things. Leave a comment below. Did you like this movie? Was it your favorite? Was it not your favorite? Why am I not?
How could it not be
3,
favorite?
2, 1.
Oh, look at those fancy clouds. Only Cap gets clouds like those.
Only Cap and every other. This is actually the last time we'll see that.
I know, because this is the last one that was Paramount, I believe.
Avengers was the first movie done under the Disney umbrella. So all the movies were distributed by Paramount.
That's
Um,
right.
I'm not hearing any
God, after
sound. Is there
watching the
sound here?
Ironheart stuff, I forgot how much I love the intro here and just the comic book stuff flipping by and the sound.
Yeah, agreed. I did miss that in Ironheart. I forgot how this one starts.
Oh, it's
Oh,
World War II when they go and they steal the Tesseract.
yeah, right. This is a Red Skull.
God, Hugo Reaving never reprised this role, did he?
No, it was Ross Marquand in Infinity War and Endgame.
Oh wait, no. This is when they find him. Obviously, this is modern day. That's my idea of a place to go for vacation, by the way. That is ideal to me.
Frigid Cold.
I love it. Snow, cold,
I mean,
perfect.
I'm not going anywhere hot.
Did find a cruise, by the way, that starts in Iceland and goes to New York City. Sounds like fun. And why did they put all the little red lights leading up to it? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
Unless that's the way to mark their way back to base, that could be it.
Well, yeah, but they moved them all now.
Ha. Yeah, that could be a great setting for like a D&D game too.
Like a horror game.
That's funny. That's how after somebody slides, you look at them and go, careful. Because that's
Right?
always useful after the fact.
Like, thanks, bud. I've already busted my butt. There it is.
That's a great scene. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
See, I forgot that little opening in the ice. This is what I remember in the opening.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is I'm pretty sure that's the guy who played Argus Filch in the Harry Potter movies.
It definitely looks like him. I could go with that.
Well, now I'm curious. I got to go find out.
Nah, I can wait. Enjoy
Nope.
this.
Mm-mm. It will not allow me to. I like how they just made their own highway.
There it is. This is
So,
a great
fun
franchise.
fact. Oh, yeah. I
What?
love Hugo Weaving. Fun fact. If you are paying close attention in Deadpool and Wolverine, one of the guys drives Red Skull's hot rod, but instead of the Hydra symbol is the Stark symbol on the front of it.
Ah, ah. Do you know any reason why Hugo Weaving didn't reprise his role?
I don't know if it was scheduling or he just didn't have a desire to.
He's so good. Elrond, this V for
Mhm.
Vendetta.
Yeah, they got him
Agent
back for
Smith.
Elrond.
What?
I said, "Yeah, they got him back for Elrond." That is the guy who played Argus Filch. His name is David Bradley.
I wonder, did the Lord of the Rings came out before all this stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah, many years. Well, not many years. Uh, 2005? 2001.
And I think this is where I confused it in my head with what we saw in Thor.
Right.
So he's already had a version of the super soldier serum by now.
Mhm.
You can tell by his strength.
That's how he was able to pull the, big stone off there.
Yep. Oh, that looks familiar.
Mhm.
Isn't that what Loki's sitting in now?
Loki's little treehouse.
Yeah.
Jormungand. It's Frigga's jewelry box.
Mm-hmm. Did they ever explain why it was no longer in Odin's treasure room and why it was on Midgard?
Yes and no. It can be interpreted because in the Dark World, they talk about how Bor, Odin's father, didn't want to have multiple infinity gems in one place.
Nah.
So he hid the ether in that other world. And of course, Odin hid this here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Hydra.
Oh. This was really good work.
Yeah, I did not know that. I literally thought they like taped
Cast a
this
second
and then
person.
like juiced the hell out of him or something. I did not understand.
Look at this.
Hmm.
I think I had scarlet fever as a kid. I think it's interesting. He's like sitting in the theater and it's like
It's
mostly
all
women around him.
yeah.
Go, Timmy, do your part, Timmy. No matter the size.
Yep. Shield.
Nope.
Bucky.
Those are good looking uniforms from World War II, though. Eh.
I agree. I love a period piece.
Oh, look at that. Jersey? Oh my God.
I will say,
I love how he just threw the 4F form just over the.
yep.
Ah, oh, look at that. They had a great personality.
Eh? The Human Torch.
The repulsor technology, right? This is the precursor
Yep.
to it.
I just want to tell you how cool it was because that car is a precursor to Lola in the Agents of Shield show.
Ah,
Yeah.
I love that deco style
Mm-hmm.
of the logo, the Stark logo.
I just want to point out gravitic reversion technology. What a name.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna go try again.
No. Man, they should have made more use out of Stanley Tucci over the years.
Yeah, they could have.
There's so many good characters in this movie, like Tommy
Mm-hmm.
Lee Jones.
Oh yeah.
I think it's criminally underutilized. I'm pretty sure Bradley Whitford's in this too.
Well, this is when superhero movies people realized that they could pay well and you could get your name out. They were going to be popular, and getting into a superhero movie now was not bad for your career.
Right. This was the time when people were like, "Oh, these superhero things are catching on. This could be a thing." And it wasn't until the next year when Avengers happened that it really just stratosphered.
Yep. And I mean, and they're still making pretty good money on them. Like
Yeah. I mean, people talk about how like, "Oh, the Marvels was a bomb, so and so was a bomb." Like, it made $400 million. Like,
they didn't lose money on the Marvels.
yeah, like it made a crap ton of cash. It is illegal to falsify your enlistment form.
Uh-oh.
Bum bum
He's gonna
bum.
try to sneak out right now. That's like an early Deadpool costume there. Look at that with all just one pouch.
Eh.
Ah, New Haven.
Hmm.
He's like, what? Brooklyn.
What's IA mean?
1A.
1A.
That's like the top rating you can get. With your
Damn.
classifications. Intelligence artificial before it was correctly pronounced.
I love that. Like foreshadowing his transformation.
That's kind of hinting at what he really looks like there too, with the shadowing.
Mhm.
Come on, just take it in your bare hand.
That would have made the movie really, really short.
No.
You're messing with forces you don't understand.
There we go. Some reinforcement. All my designs.
Mhm.
The word.
Die Welt. Oh, I love her.
Agent Carter. Amazing.
Tommy Lee Jones just plays a great grizzled old general.
He's been a grizzled old man since he was 20.
That's fair. Huh?
And he is such a great actor.
Right?
Super soldier.
I think it's the first time it's mentioned.
Yep. This is a great scene too.
Yeah, I mean it's smart.
This is where he set himself apart with his like intellect and like strategic thinking. And this kind of goes back to the line, like cut the rope or cut the
Yeah.
wire.
Huh?
That there was a time when I was doing push-ups like that too, man. I tell you.
That is long time past for me. Huh?
He's making me cry. There it is.
Yep.
He's still skinny. He didn't pass that test.
He's still skinny.
This was a well done scene too.
100%.
That is a good line. The first country they invaded was their own.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's convinced. Uberman. The first super soldier right there.
I love Stanley Tucci.
So good. I think. I'm calling you small and weak, but it's a good thing.
Right?
Mm-hmm. I love that. I don't have a procedure tomorrow. It's one of those. You wonder if that was just Stanley Tucci just ad libbing that.
Oh yeah, I really probably.
Yep, there he is. Again. The timing of some of
Mhm.
these lines in this show might be some of the stuff that really makes it.
It is. It really is because it's comic timing is key.
And even though it wasn't a funny line, it made us smirk.
Yeah.
Affection.
Kind of want to see the painting.
Stickball. Yeah.
Huh. Yep.
Yeah. No, no, he does not. Ah, ah.
Oh.
It's a good line.
Mm-hmm.
The bookstore, of course.
Source of knowledge.
Hmm. But she's not carrying an umbrella. I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
That was like everybody's background during COVID. Yeah, I own all these books. Yeah, sure I do.
It's just like they're all like, "Oh, here's the kid who we're gonna kill."
That's true. During the war, a lot of people want money.
Mm-hmm. Or other time. Eh. Can you imagine lying down in that condition and then getting back up as Captain America?
It's like a dream, man. I go
Mm,
to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. 2 to 3 times a week. 3 to 4 is the goal. Still don't look like Captain America.
mhm.
It's like the dream of every kid who was reading comic books that there could be a Howard Stark. Yeah, that looks safe.
Yep.
At least it's not glowing green. Vita rays, like vitamins.
Mhm.
God, he's got to be so scared. I mean,
Oh,
brave.
yeah.
Of course, but
Terrified. 100% terrified.
it's almost like the Luke that Banner had.
Yep. Honestly, that's a lot of parallels, and I really like it.
But especially when they're talking about it this way, when he was doing it to try to recreate it.
Yeah. Eh.
I think it would have been a little funny if they'd have had him piss himself in there, though.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, though. Captain America Piston himself seems like a bad.
You know what I mean? But with the line right there, he gets out and goes,
Yeah.
"Sorry." You can do this all day.
Yep. Why am I doing this all day? But pretty sure he would turn into Godzilla.
I'm sure it's fine. It was designed to fail that way, right?
Theoretically.
And he barely fits in there now.
Yep. Fucking German.
Hmm. And all of a sudden, he's like 6 inches taller. I do love this when she like reaches out to touch him. Like, is that real? Uh-huh.
And there goes the
Okay.
super soldier.
Well, out of curiosity, if you're, why would you bring like one extra to that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's for the show, but if they'd had like 4 or 5 extra in there, and he took
Yeah.
one of them, that would have made a lot more sense.
Agreed.
Go get him, Cap. Oh, Grandma.
Damn, she's a good shot.
Yeah, the star on the cab too. This is one of my favorite scenes, like trying to learn how to use your power.
Uh-huh.
Is he like can't stop on some of the turns because he's going too fast?
Huh?
They actually say that Captain America can run about 60 miles an hour.
That's awesome.
I mean, as the peak of human capability.
That is far beyond human capability.
No, I mean no, that's it. Like if you took the humans, it's maxed out everything they could possibly do.
Right.
You know what I mean? You also can't get drunk. I love that.
Nice.
He has a minor healing factor as well, but he's not bulletproof.
That is a problem. I hate people that hide behind kids.
How many bullets does he have in that gun? I love that line. Go get him. I can swim.
Meanwhile, that's Namor. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I would. I'll watch that movie with you sometime. Leave the Extraordinary Gentleman.
Oh, I
That's
don't
a
know
good
who
film.
that is.
Oh, we should watch that sometime. We'll do a watch along for that one.
I was referring to the villain from Wakanda Forever.
I was talking about the Nautilus and Captain Nemo.
Oh yeah, the last
There we go.
vial.
That's good news.
Hmm. Cyanide.
What else? That's what I would think. I'll tell you, I'd be terrified to have a fake tooth that had cyanide in it.
Oh yeah.
You go out to eat sometime, you bite the wrong. Oops, oops.
Well, I'm dead now.
No corn on the cob for you. Ah, ah, ah. With magic.
Science.
God, this. I do love this revelation too.
Mm-hmm.
So it is.
What I think is really cool
Yeah.
is one, they're almost not dying. It's almost like they're teleporting.
Yes.
Two, that's the Iron Man repulsor sound.
It is the Iron Man repulsor sound. That is spot on. I don't think I put that together until right now.
Yeah. Um, and three, well, I don't remember what the third point was, but yeah, they're being teleported because it's a space stone.
Where to?
I don't know.
Are you sure it's not just like destroying the space between their atoms?
That would be painful as hell.
Yeah, that's over quick though. I love that. I'm on a
I'm
number
on
of
a number
committees.
of committees. I'm like, dude,
That's because you don't you underestimate Captain America.
yep, 100 freaking percent.
God, how embarrassing this role for him,
100%.
Captain. Bing bang boom. Did you have there was a Danny Kaye movie a long time ago, and there it was like, get it, got it, good. That was the like interaction all the time.
This is
I love how he's like, yay.
I just want to point out, like, this kind of stuff existed.
It did. Absolutely. This is not fake by any means. You know what I mean? So
Right.
he's learning his lines.
Yup.
The Star Spangled Man with a plan. In Buffalo, Milwaukee, Philadelphia, Chicago. Oh, and the comic books start. Ah, ah, ah. I love how they change the
Uh-huh.
colors and how dreary it is compared to where he was.
Eh.
Yep. Ah, ah.
Yep. There's America.
Now bring the girls back out. I didn't realize he was an artist too.
Yeah, he does that in a couple other movies as well.
Ah, ah. More 12.
Yep.
Yep. They are. Hey, we've all been caught in tights before. Come on.
How about you?
We're at the Renaissance Festival. They were red velvet, thank you.
Red velvet tights.
They're very fancy. I'm sure they're in a box someplace with my old Renaissance gear.
Mm-hmm.
I love that statement. I don't know how to spell.
Damn. Dude, why you gotta be such a douche?
Oh, he doesn't like him. He's never liked him.
That's fair.
And he had his hopes pinned on this whole project that fell apart. And what has he proven? Nothing. Time to find out.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, do you see those wiper blades there? Did you realize they're you work them with by your hand? There's a little lever in front of them.
That's awesome. It's gonna suck for them.
In France. Yep. Fondue.
Huh?
I do love fondue. We do it every Christmas.
That's cool.
We do chocolate though. not cheese.
I mean, that's fair.
That's right.
Welcome to modern America. There are always more workers. Oh man,
Hmm.
I forgot that Dum Dum Dugan was that guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. Let me pull it up. Neil McDonough. Oh man, it's like listen. This is the cast list: Chris Evans, Haley Atwell, Sebastian Stan, Tommy Lee Jones, Hugo Weaving, Dominic Cooper, Stanley Tucci, Sam Jackson, Toby Jones, Neil McDonough, like Natalie Dormer, like the incredible names on this list.
And Sebastian Stan's not even in the top there.
Yeah.
Ah, ah,
Kick him in the face.
at least that red, white, and blue doesn't stand out at all.
I mean, sorta.
And to think how much training he does after this to get better
Right.
and stronger, faster, learns how to fight better. Those are some pretty big bombs behind him.
Agreed. Says the British guy. Yeah, see, that's the Iron Man sound.
It is.
Yeah, it's Hail Hydra.
No, it's not.
Eh.
Howard. Howard University. Ivy League school, isn't it?
Do you hear that? On your
No, what did
left.
I miss? On
I
your
said
left?
on your left. Yeah.
Ah, look at that. He just realizes if there's a super soldier there, I do love the flip, flip, the old mechanical countdown.
Yeah, it's really cool.
There it is. Ah,
Eh.
we'll be seeing each other again many years in the future.
Yep, about 80 years from now.
Hmm.
The beginning of his conditioning. Eh.
I thought you were smaller. A little. Is it permanent? I love all the questions. Just a quick little like he's got like 2 word answers.
Yep. This is where we get the reveal of the Red Skull, isn't it?
Yep. God, what a great scene though. With them walking across the bridge with the fire in the background.
You know what this is like? Ultron
Yes.
facing the inferior version of yourself. Mhm. How come you're running?
Because I have other plans.
Because I got missiles to launch.
Planes. Take the car.
Uh,
Ah, that is a great looking car, though. Three-seater. Kind of weird. There were prototypes for that kind of plane, by the way.
oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Bucky. This looks safe. What's that? About a 50-foot broad jump? Ah, would be missing in action right now, I would think, but a little premature. And a crush. Both. It's okay. With the shield on his back and a tank. Well, kind of. Armored personnel carrier. Whatever you want to call it. There's Hodge. What? Is he not there? Stan Lee, right there in the front row. Just a quick look. Ah, that's right. I love the translation. Once again, you know anybody who's giving away a grand piano? To the little guy. Oh. She'd like to dance. The right partner. There it is. Got to drop the line. That's hilarious. You're muted right now.
My face like hit up against the mic. I've been sitting here talking the whole time.
I figured you just didn't like me anymore.
No, her friend is a Black Widow. When we watch we won't watch the show. We'll do a review on it. But her next door neighbor, who's her best friend, Black Widow assassin.
Isn't that her best friend?
I think so. Florida prisoners liberated. Eh?
Can I say she's got something else that she wants him to get done?
And wants to liberate some other things.
Yes. But you realize he would have been approached like this all the time on the tour with all those chorus girls?
Yep.
Oh, see, I told you it's her best friend. That's
Mm.
why she's so mad. I love how he just doesn't know what things are. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
It's interesting. Some of those were in the comic, the ones with the guns in them.
Mm-hmm. She's psychotic.
I would just keep that in front of you. Keep that between. Slightly subdued colors there,
Yeah.
but is this where we
That
get the first
motorcycle.
row of the shield too?
Yep. This is
Not
where he
yet.
first throws the shield. And I just want to point out I think it's Origins, Wolverine Origins, when he has the motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's a direct callback to this movie.
Isn't this where they were fighting in the Avengers?
Ha! Maybe. Kinda does look like it. Damn.
That's a sergeant there.
Oh.
Oh, look
Turtle's
at that. That just
like,
slightly Joe, just the look and the smirk is amazing.
yup,
Is that Barnes?
yep. See, that image right there that you just saw with him throwing the shield toward the window,
Yeah.
that is the image that carries all the way through the Infinity Saga for Captain
Yep.
America.
Look at that super tank.
Oh, yeah. Iron Man. Oh, this is so sad. Where have I heard "Mind the Gap"?
Mind the gap is what they say in at the subway in London
Oh, yeah.
because you don't you want to. There's that little
Oh,
section between
yeah.
the train and the yeah.
Says the British guy.
Yep, mind the gap. Perfect. Well written film. This is the and this becomes the law of relativity. So they don't really have to go that fast on top of the train to move forward.
Yep.
A very narrow train.
It is.
They didn't happen to say waffles on the top of there, did it?
I don't think so. I think it might have said Luftwaffe, which is the German Air Force.
Yeah.
There's Bucky holding the shield.
Yep.
Bye bye, Bucky. See you in about 75, 80 years.
He lands in the water though. He's fine.
It's Minecraft logic.
I know.
I forgot. So in What If, they blew the train up. I
Yeah.
forgot that in this one, it's just a abduction.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't actually like Hydra, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if you notice throughout the beginning chunks of this movie, he winces and he doesn't like how violent Red Skull is.
Well, he doesn't like what he stands for at all. He doesn't like the way he does things, and I'm okay with so I'm not surprised that he switches sides so easily here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that filet
Yep.
mignon cow. That's like a put cow in it.
Mm,
Ah, ah, but not you. You want to stay alive. It is true.
Yep.
I remember when I saw this in the theater and I saw him talking to this like one group of pilots.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, this isn't so bad.
Hey, the Valkyrie.
And then you saw this, and I'm like,
Oh, good
oh,
God.
I'm like, oh my god, I had no
That's
idea
the
he had so many
problem.
men.
Cut off one head, one more will take its place.
Two more.
That's what I meant.
I did love this scene. Is that any chance that's a bottle of Ersker stuff?
Probably.
You just need to drink 4 times faster then.
That is the thing.
Mm-hmm. Also means he needs to eat 4 times as much food.
Yep.
Of course, he wants to start the USA. He's mad at Captain America. Ah, ah,
I love him.
he's amazing. I know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, my favorite superhero.
Leading the biker gang. Oh wait, no, those are bad guys.
He, yeah, he is leading a biker gang to their doom.
I mean, you're not wrong. Wilhelm.
It's
I don't
like
want
the
that motorcycle.
uh, so it's what if Tony Stark had a motorcycle.
100% that's what that is.
Oh, that doesn't obey the laws of physics at all.
Not at all. Correct me if I'm wrong, that was the plan, right?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said, correct me if I'm wrong, that was the plan, right?
Yeah, that was the plan. Uh,
Mhm.
it's been a long time since he's been hit that hard by anything. I can do this all day. Good throw.
Mhm.
Did I ever tell you that I kind of worked out how to make Captain America in D&D? I want to play him sometime.
So they have a throwing class now in Baldur's Gate 3, but that
Really?
David is running. Yeah, it's super cool. You can literally pick the goblins up and throw them at each other as weapons.
Ah,
But if you get a shield with returning on it, you can use that too.
that's what it is. I made him as an artificer,
Oh,
and I
nice.
put returning on the shield, and I would throw it just as I talked about it. Like, can I do this? And it does like 1d4 damage or whatever plus strength, but it's fine. And if I get two attacks, I just have it bounce between two of them and come back to me.
I
I
dig
have
it.
to roll for each, of course, but you know what I mean. It's
I love Tommy Lee Jones.
he is amazing. His delivery is outstanding. Whoa. Does look a little bit like the first Iron Man armor, didn't it?
Mhm. There it is.
Yep. It is a cool looking plane, though.
It really is.
The flying wing, and we're still using them that today.
The B-2 bombers.
Three-seater. Love it.
Okay,
You
that's
waited
kind of
long enough to hit
awesome.
that, didn't you, Tommy Lee?
Uh-huh. Maybe that's where they got the idea for Men in Black's car.
Could be.
He is Q after all, or Z, or whatever the character's name was.
Okay.
I'm not kissing you.
Not a scratch.
Oh,
Tommy Lee will save that car, though, without a doubt.
oh, that's gonna go into a museum somewhere.
No, it's not. It's going to his personal collection.
So
You
you're
get to bring
probably
one
not
piece
wrong.
of home with you, right? That's what I remember. My grandpa said he got to bring something home with him. So Tommy Lee's going to bring home with him a car. Ah, ah, that's better than Deadpool. Ah, ah,
Doctor
just drop them all
Strangelove.
right now. Oh, don't lose the shield.
Oh,
That was just like Indiana Jones.
it's also not the last time we'll see it.
I'd go right in through the windshield.
Same.
Auto firing cannons, auto aiming, pretty advanced.
Terrifyingly advanced.
Can't leave that behind.
Nope.
I will say this in my games, some people think that you could just drop a shield and pick it up as fast as Captain America does, and I'm like, shields didn't really work that way.
Not at all. Not at all.
They were strapped in tight. I was just thinking about with the Winter Soldier. Um, they're just trying to rehash the same game plan that Hydra had 60 years ago.
Oh, yeah, just destroy all the good people, and then we won't have a problem.
Yep. Ah, ah, here's the power of the gods. See, look, you said it would have ended the movie earlier if he held it.
Yep. Hey, look, it's Vormir.
Ah, ah, that is where he's going, isn't it?
And then the next movie, they make another sky beam with another wonderful
Does this movie have a sky
portal.
beam? We need
Did
a
you just
sky
see it?
beam.
You just saw
No,
the
obviously,
sky
I
beam.
know, but they're talking about the like the writers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where's the sky beam?
It's just Nova Scotia.
There's like six people that live
I
there.
was gonna say, it was like, yeah.
I still owe you that dance.
Yep.
That's a great. That's great.
Yep. Oh. Hmm.
That is one of the sadder spots we've had up until this point in the MCU.
Yep.
They knew that that had to happen, for otherwise they could have easily found it.
Hmm.
That's that's VE Day. Only about 6 more months to VJ Day.
Yeah. When you kill the special weapons program, it's kind of done.
So the war's done.
No. I mean, I was talking about Germany's special weapon program. Like they destroyed
Oh,
their.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do realize too that I know no spoilers here, but after Endgame, when they show him back with her in the house,
Oh yeah.
they finally get the dance.
It's like 2 days from now. I had to check and make sure it was still rolling.
Yeah, I did too. This was this was a great scene.
It really is. I mean, it very much is exactly what you would think it would be. Big old SSR T-shirt. I want a
Yep.
T-shirt like that.
If I could, that would be the hat I would love to wear for this show. The SSR shirt.
Yeah.
If I was craftier, I'd figure out how to make one. You know, if Shield had set this up, they should have been smarter. They should have picked a game from after he went under.
Yeah.
Yep. Why wouldn't you pick a game from like 1945? Yep. Still Captain America. Code 13. Times Square looks a little different now, doesn't it?
A whole lot different. Baskin Robbins. Bank of America.
Planet Hollywood. I'm still playing. Wicked.
Eh. Shocking new evidence.
Yep. Forever 21. You might be a little late for that date.
Might be a little bit. Oh, I don't remember
Joe
these.
Johnston.
Well, I forgot Marcus and Mijo. This was their first one they wrote.
There's Kevin Feige again. Oh, an angry Uncle Sam.
She did the work.
Oh,
Anna B. Shepherd, costume designer.
oh, costuming was outstanding. I don't know if it won any awards, but it was spot on.
Agreed.
There he is, Captain America.
Tommy
Tommy
Lee
Lee
Jones.
second billing. Hugo Weaving. Wish they could have kept him in that. That was a Mary. There was Haley Atwell.
That's the perfect picture for her too.
Mm-hmm. Sebastian Stan. Dominic Cooper. Toby Jones. What's that related to
That's
Tommy
the
Lee?
name. I don't know. Now I'm curious. Neil McDonough.
Derek Luke.
Is Toby Jones
Bruno Ricci.
right?
Very related to Christina Ricci. Stanley Tucci with an and.
No, they are not related.
I was curious. It was always a possibility. Marvel Studios production.
How about a cup of freedom?
A
Ah,
hot cup of freedom. Like, do we have to jump to the end credit scene? Does it say skip credits at some point here?
I don't think there is an end credit scene for this one. Oh yeah, there is. We got to do it manually though.
I'm skirting ahead. There it is. Yeah, see, all right.
So let's go to 20210. Or
20210.
close
No,
as,
no, 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 no. Oh, 20210.
yeah. You ready?
I got him at the punching bag. Is that where we're at?
Yes. Let me just get over to it. He keeps
I
making
might
the
be a little
one
off from you, but it's okay. I don't have the
Hey,
same
don't go yet.
because 20210 is in the middle of the credits for me. So I'm at
So I'm at 350.
350. Let me back
Yeah.
up just a little bit. 57. 350. Yep. I got the gloves
Right.
hanging, right?
Yep. All right.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Go. Yeah, I remember this in here. This was at the end of one of the other ones, though, too, wasn't it?
Nope. This is a scene directly out of Winter or out of the Avengers.
Yep. This was so great.
Yep. Oh, it's the trailer.
Yep. Oh, you think you're the only hero in the world? That was from Iron Man.
Some assembly required.
Oh. All right.
uh,
I think that's it. So
so, Jim, that is your favorite hero,
it
Captain America.
is. Yep. Not my favorite film of his, but it's
Is that Winter
close.
Soldier?
It is Winter Soldier. I do think Winter Soldier is a little better.
Yeah.
But it's a good film. It's a good standalone film. If it ended there, you'd be like, still a good film. And I just like Captain America. I like his attitude. I like his approach. I mean, he is the standard. He is.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah. Like I said, he's not the most powerful. He's not the strongest. I'm not going to say that he's going to win a fight against anybody necessarily, but
I think he wins fights against most. I mean,
I'll tell you this: he won't back down, and
he doesn't give up.
But
do you ever give up? Nope.
Can you picture him like going after see if you put him up against somebody like the Hulk, he's not going to win.
Yeah,
he might not lose right away, but he's not going to win.
Yeah, Hulk would have to kill him to make him stop. That or knock him out. Well, it's like Thanos. Thanos literally had to knock him out by punching him into the ground to get him to stop. So, yeah, totally understand. I love Captain America. He is the beating heart of the Avengers. Some people say it's Natasha, but I think she takes that role on later on, like into Endgame. I think she takes that role on for the first 2 acts of that movie. But I really, from this point, literally this trailer, forward to Infinity War, he's the heart of the Avengers.
Yep. And I do think that one of the things that was missing in after we lost Cap, after he retired, is we missed that connection, that wholesomeness, that clear cut. Let's do this. Let's get this put together. And so,
this is what the MCU has been missing. We were missing 2 things. I mean, the Hulk and Thor are kind of the fantastical elements.
They are.
But we're missing 2 things. The I can also be that guy perspective from Tony Stark, where we can put ourselves in that perspective, and the moral center of them. And I'm not talking about the Avengers, I'm talking about the universe.
Yeah.
We don't have those perspectives right now.
No. And can we get it back? I don't know. But there was something about these characters that we could connect to, we could relate to. And I'll tell you too, the loss of Chadwick Boseman affected that too, because he was somebody that seemed relatable, connectable, and
he would have been the moral center of the universe.
He would have been, and he could have carried that next group because he was as good. He was almost like another version of Cap. He had his morals, his center. He knew what was right. He was going to do what was right, and when we lost him, I was really torn. We'll talk about that when Black Panther comes out.
Yep, 100%.
Casting, but anyhow, Captain America is great. What's the plan for next week, Jake?
Live stream Avengers, y'all. Mark it down.
Oh,
Be there. 8:30 p.m. next to Wednesday. Next Wednesday night. We will see you there. I'm excited, man. This is 5 miles down and 115 to go.
Wow, so many more things. And we got to do, coming up here too, we need to do like a review of some of the shows, because I think we just missed like
Yeah.
something happened on the way to New Mexico or something like that, or the
So
some of the
after the
shorts.
Avengers, the next mile marker 7 will be all of the shorts.
Got it.
We might wait one more movie because one of them tags onto the back of Iron Man 3. So we
Yeah,
might
that'd be
do
fun.
Avengers and Iron Man 3 and then all the shorts.
Oh, yeah. Do we have to do Iron Man 3? Can we just chalk
Listen.
it up?
Listen. We both agree, not our favorite movie, but we're doing the whole trip. So we can't skip over Kansas, y'all.
I agree. So
All
we'll do
right,
it.
folks. That has been our thoughts, our review, our reaction rather to
Yeah.
America the First Avenger. It's always a joy to do this because we have a ton of fun. Movie I hadn't seen in probably a couple years.
Yeah.
See you next week for our live stream.
Looking forward to it.
Stay marvelous. Stay nerdy, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Hey, thanks for trying this video out here on the Nerd Network. Be sure to check out these shows over here on the right. Some are coming soon. Some are happening right now. Our brands over here on the left if you're a fan of one of the big major franchises. And check out the videos below. Be sure to hit that subscribe, ring that bell for our next pieces of content. And we will see you right back here for your next video. Stay nerdy, y'all.